Well, folks, welcome back to another video right here on Jason's Wrestling Channel. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, he started his career in the WCW, and he went under the ring name Stunning Steve Austin. And he had a tag team partner by the name of Brian Pillman, and they were called the Hollywood Blondes. They were former tag team champions, WCW tag team champions, and one day they just broke up. The team broke up, and they went off on their own and became individual wrestlers, competitors. He wrestled in WCW underneath the name Stunning Steve, and never won any world titles or anything. I mean, he won a United States Championship one time. Then he went to the World Wrestling Federation, and they named him the Ringmaster. And he had Ted DiBiase as his manager. He became the $1 Million champion. And then he eventually just parted ways with Ted DiBiase, and he became Stone Cold Steve Austin. He became this really badass character that didn't care about people. He just did whatever he wanted to do. He started Austin 316 at the King of the Ring one year. He was in the King of the Ring tournament, and he won the King of the Ring. He beat Jake the Snake Roberts in the final match. So he became the King of the Ring. And then Austin 316 was born. And his first title in the WWF that he won was the Intercontinental Championship. I believe he beat The Rock for it. Vince McMahon didn't like the fact that Stone Cold Steve Austin was doing whatever he wanted to do. He told him that you got to calm down. You can't be doing things the way that you've always done them. Steve Austin basically said, screw you. I'm going to do what I want to do. He's like, I know you don't like me, but I'm going to do what I want to do, basically. So then he just kicked Austin in the gut and gave him a Stone Cold Stunner. And then he went off to the Royal Rumble one year. And he won the Royal Rumble to face Shawn Michaels for the World Wrestling Federation title at WrestleMania. And Shawn Michaels had Triple H as his tag team partner, and they were D-Generation X. One day, they had Steve Austin tied up in the ropes, and Shawn Michaels took the WWF title, was shoving it in Austin's face, and he's like, see this? You'll never, ever have this. He's like, this is it. This is it, Austin. This is it. This is it, Austin. You'll never, ever have this. So then he went into WrestleMania, and Mike Tyson was the special enforcer in the match. Now, on Raw, Vince McMahon introduced Mike Tyson, and Steve Austin came to the ring and got in Mike Tyson's face. And he's like, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I only have a little bit of sign language. And then Tyson pushed Austin, and Austin went after Tyson. And then they were trying to break the two guys up, and they couldn't because Austin just wanted to go after Tyson. So then WrestleMania came, and it was Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Steve Austin beat Shawn Michaels for the World Wrestling Federation title. And then at the end, Mike Tyson comes into the ring with a DX shirt on, and he punched Shawn Michaels. He knocked Shawn Michaels out, and then he took off his T-shirt and he had a Austin 316 shirt on. And he was celebrating the win with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then the next night on Raw, Vince McMahon brought a new belt out because it was a new era. It was the beginning of the Attitude Era. And they brought Steve Austin out, and they presented him with a new belt, and they took the old Winged Eagle title and they retired that belt. And Vince McMahon tried to change Steve Austin by telling him that he had to wear a suit and tie. And he's like, "You're not going to mold me. You're not going to break me." He's like, "What you see, Vince, is what you get." And so he basically set Vince McMahon up and acted like he was going to change. But then he goes, He goes, "It ain't going to happen." He's like, "Don't trust anybody." And he kicked Steve Austin. He kicked Vince McMahon and gave him a Stone Cold Stunner. And he took the suit off, and underneath was his Austin 316 shirt. And the fans loved it. And then it was just this feud between Vince McMahon and Steve Austin pretty much through the Attitude Era. It was, McMahon versus Austin. And it was cool. And then Vince McMahon wrestled Steve Austin at St. Valentine's Day Massacre in a steel cage. Austin ended up beating McMahon again. And then later on in the Attitude Era, they had the Ministry of Darkness, where Vince McMahon had his own daughter abducted by The Undertaker and put onto a symbol. And it was Austin was feuding with The Undertaker, and then Vince McMahon would come out and say, "Oh, I set you up, it was me all along, Austin, this and that, And then one night they attacked Austin, and they brought him out and they put Austin on the symbol, and they raised him up above the arena. Undertaker is standing there like raising his hand, with his Ministry of Darkness. And then at one of the pay-per-views, he wrestled Undertaker. And then he ended up beating Undertaker. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like Flash Gordon Karaoke, please subscribe to Flash Gordon Karaoke 5000. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.